So I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I had heard of it before, but I've never watched it. I've never, heard about any of, what it's about or anything like that. I just knew of the movie. Before I went into it, I kind of could infer a little bit about what it was going to be about. Obviously, there was going to be a wedding, and it was going to be Greek, but I didn't think that it was going to be not two Greek people. I figured it'd be two Greek people getting married, but instead it wasn't, and the family had to accept that. And that's one thing that um, this movie did really good at was they wanted to be they wanted to be separate. The Greek family did from. It's funny, they wanted to be separate but be the same because they didn't want anybody else to be a part of their family. They wanted to keep it Greek, in which I think they did a great job of that as far as the social categorization goes, because they wanted to categorize themselves as completely Greek, and I think the movie does a great job of breaking that in the end as they finally accept it, while also breaking stereotypes and enforcing some. They broke some stereotypes about Greek people being lazy and some other things like that, while they also enforce some stereotypes of Greek people having a big family and living with your parents. So I think that there's some ins and outs of this movie that are really interesting when you really get some definitions from the book and kind of break it down from that aspect, and which I think is great. So I didn't really know too much about Greek people. That's why I looked up some stereotypes and to see what Greek people were kind of about. And like I said, it broke some and forced others. But I've only had one experience with a Greek person, but he grew up in America. And so I didn't really know what to expect as far as the movie went. But I think the movie did a great job of showing appreciation for their culture, showing that, we're the same people, but we can embrace our differences. And I think they do a great job of showing that. So overall, I think it was a great movie, and I'm glad to have watched it.